These parasites are drinking this place dry, and it's at my expense. And it's all because your friend Megan is nowhere in sight.
Randy, why is it she's my friend when she does something wrong and your star when she does something right?
That's not the point. The point is she's supposed to be here to introduce her new leading man, Drive Fast.
I beg your pardon?
Would I make up a name like that? He's the least of our concerns. Where the hell is she?
Well, since you asked me so nicely, I know that she was aware of the reception, so she obviously had a good reason for not showing up. Why don't we just start without her?
Oh, and I thought you were Megan's pal.
She's my friend, yes, but I also have a husband waiting for me back home, and these late-night sessions are ruining my marriage.
Oh, gosh, that's just too bad, isn't it?
Look, Randy, you either start the reception now, or you'll be introducing your new star without Megan and me.
Okay. I can't keep these thirsty beggars waiting forever. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Thank you. Okay, in case you're wondering why we're here today, it's not to consume the contents of Max Holden's wine cellar. No, it's to introduce our new and brightest star in the galaxy known as Fraternity Row. Ladies and gentlemen, my latest discovery. I give to you a man who's going to break a lot of hearts, Mr. Drive Fast.
Tell us about yourself, Drive.
Yeah, like, how do you spell your name?
How do I spell it? That's Drive, D-R-Y-V-E. But hey, any way you spell it, this guy's going to be great.
Lolly Devoy, Mr. Fast. Well, you clearly look like a leading man. But what about your leading lady?
What about her? I think I can answer that.
Well, no, I know that you can answer, Andy, but I'm asking your new star. How do you and Megan Gordon get along?
Great.
Oh,
Just great.
Oh, why isn't she here? I mean, don't tell me she doesn't like to share the spotlight with you.
Lolly, sweetie, I don't know where you get these ideas from, really.
From watching your show, love. Yes. It's hate that makes the ratings go up and the world go round.
So what gives, Drive?
Yeah, bad blood already.
Bad blood, now wait a minute. Thanks for the feeding frenzy, Lolly. Folks, I want to assure you, the spirit on Fraternity Row has never been friendlier. Thanks for all the questions. We really got to get back to it.
Maybe I should go put on my clothes.
Maybe you should take off this robe. What are you so afraid of? I'm not going to bite. Unless, of course, you want me to.
Max, I'm serious.
Well, it's about time. I was beginning to wonder if you were the same person who was in the shower with me.
That was a silly, spur-of-the-moment thing.
Oh, and making love to you is cold and calculated.
No, of course not. I didn't mean that.
Well, then what are you so afraid of? Are you going to tell me that you're afraid of making love?
Max, I'm an actress. Of course not.
Oh.
No, what I meant is, well, passion is part of me.
Yeah. Actresses are trained to control their emotion. Without that script, and when you're alone with me, something frightens you.
Who says that I was frightened? It's just that it's all happening a little suddenly.
No, your appearing in my shower happened suddenly. Everything that followed after that happened quite naturally. You don't have anything against things happening naturally, do you?
No. You're very attractive, Max, and I think you're very charming.
Thank you for noticing. I bought these robes to match my eyes. Where's in my shoes? Oh, look. Oh, is that a laugh? Is she laughing? I don't believe it. See? This doesn't have to be so serious. You just relax and go with your feelings. Very simple. Wait. No. Get back. Yes. No.
Clint, I know it's a shock.
Shock? Shock? You just told me that my wife had a baby when she was 17 years old, and she didn't even know it? And you kept it a secret for 25 years? How do you keep something like that a secret, Larry?
It wasn't my decision. Victor Lord came to me when I was a student in med school. He said he needed my help.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Victor Lord, one of the richest men in America, comes to a kid who's a med student because he needs... What the hell kind of story are you giving me?
It's the truth. Victor, for some reason, felt he could trust me professionally and personally. And we went up to New York and we found Vicky, and she did not recognize us. She didn't know who we were because she was Nikki Smith. So we put her in Victor's limousine and we drove her back to Landview, and then on the way...
On the way what? On the way what, Larry?
She went into labor. And just at the time she was about to give birth, she turned into Vicky, and the baby was born.
My God, she was barely a kid at the time herself. And she went through something like that.
Well, I did what I could, used the skills that I had, and we pulled the car off onto the side of the road. Victor and the chauffeur waited out in the cold, and
How do you keep her from remembering that she had a baby?
that was where Lysander Clare came in.
The magician?
Well, yeah, he earns his living as a magician, but he's actually an experienced hypnotist. Victor was desperate. He felt the only way to keep Nikki from coming back was to hypnotize Vicky, to erase the memories of the birth and everything leading up to it, and replace those memories with happy high school memories, memories of things that never happened.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I know, but Victor believed he was doing what was best for his daughter.
And what about you? What did you believe? I mean, Larry, didn't they teach you anything in med school except anatomy? You know, things like ethics, morality, conscience, maybe?
Look, I was scared. I was young and confused.
You're not a kid anymore, Larry. You're not some student. And you've kept the lie alive for 25 years. Why?
It gets worse, Clint. You see, I gave Lysander Clare permission to hypnotize Vicky again. I didn't think I had any choice. The high school reunion, it was stirring up memories in Vicky that clashed with the knowledge that other people had of the way things really happened.
So you just manipulated her. Again, like you and Victor Lord manipulated her 25 years ago.
I did not see it as manipulation. I saw it as a way to prevent the truth from coming out, the truth which would hurt Vicky and might even return Nikki Smith.
What about hypnotizing her? Didn't it even cross your mind that hypnotizing her could bring out Nikki Smith?
Lysander assured me that couldn't happen.
Assured you? The assurance of a two-bit vaudeville magician? But your conscience is clear, huh, Larry? I mean, it was either Victor Lord's idea or Lysander Clare's idea. But you are a noble man of science. You're above it all, right?
You can't hurt me any more than I've hurt myself.
Really? I wouldn't count on it.
Who are you calling?
Landfair. And I just pray to God that you haven't driven Vicky away from people who can help her. Yeah, Heron? Mr. Buchanan, is Vicky in? I see. All right, listen, Heron, I'm here at Dr. Woloch's office. The minute she gets there, you call me right away. You got that? Thanks, Heron.
Clint, she'll be all right.
She'll be all right? She'll be all right? Is that your expert opinion, Doctor? Just what do you base that on? Huh? Your unique knowledge of the case? Larry, my wife's whole world has just turned upside down. And she is God knows where right now. trying to hold on to any sanity or reality she still has left, and you say she's gonna be all right, Clint?
Looking for whole wheat total?
Oh, Special K.
Hope you're hungry, because you'll need almost 3 boxes of Special K to equal the vitamin and mineral nutrition in just 1 box of total.
Any word from Landfair?
No.
Well, I just talked with security. They saw Vicky get into a cab in front of the hospital. Clint, I'm sorry. I know that's a pretty feeble expression.
You're damn right it is, Larry. I don't want an apology. But I want to know exactly. I want to know everything, and I mean everything that was done to Vicky by you and this Lancaster or Lysander Claire.
I told you. I gave him permission to hypnotize Vicky.
To cover up what was done 25 years ago, right? Just where did this little hypnotism take place? In his squalid little office?
It began there, yes.
Began?
He felt that he had to dig deep into Vicky's memory. Get to that point where she just was about to give birth and Vicky had reemerged. If he could get her to relive that moment, he felt he could seal off the memory forever and Vicky would be free.
Oh, she'd be free, all right. Of course, she wouldn't be able to point the finger at you or Lysander Claire.
Clint, I give you my word, that was not part of it.
Oh, go on. Where did this little recreation happen?
The only place we thought possible. In the limousine, we drove to that same wooded spot as before.
I can't believe it. I can't believe this. Well, what happened?
He hypnotized her. He took her back to that point where she was giving birth and Vicky had reemerged. And then something happened. She lost consciousness. That's when I rushed her to the hospital.
Well, thank God you didn't leave her out there in the woods. What happened when you got her back here?
She gained consciousness, thank God. As far as her memory's concerned, instead of being erased, she remembered everything. And now she desperately wants to find out more about the child.
So did you tell her? Or did you just lie to her again, Larry?
I did not lie to her. I didn't know about the baby or anything about it. Victor Lord kept me in the dark as much as he did his own daughter.
Not quite. At least you knew that a baby existed. At least you knew if it was a boy or a girl.
It was a little girl.
A little girl. A little girl that Vicky would never see or hold. And now that she knows about it, there's not a damn thing she can do.
Yeah, Dr. Woolley. Yeah. Yes, Renee, he's here.
Yes, Renee, where are you?
I'm at Landfair. I'm so glad that you sent me back here to wait for Vicky. She came in just a bit ago.
Oh, thank God.
Clint, she is so exhausted and tired and crying. She can't stop crying.
Well, did she say anything?
No, she ran upstairs. She won't see anybody. Clint, I don't know how to help her.
Well, look, just stay put until I get there. I'm leaving right now.
I'll go with you.
No. No, that's all right, Larry. If Vicky needs any help, I'll give it to her.
Renee, what a nice surprise finding you here.
Oh, Asa, thank God you're here.
Ooh, I love the reception, but I don't think it's a happy one. What's wrong?
I don't know where to begin.
Start by taking a deep breath, go in the library, and begin at the beginning.
I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to tell you. I'm ashamed to admit it to myself. I've been so foolish, so stupid. If Vicky is hurt...
Whoa. What is this about Vicky? I mean, I know Clint's worried about Vicky's lapse of memory. What's it got to do with you?
I didn't listen to Clint. He warned me that if Vicky started digging into her past, harm might come. But did I listen? No. I had to help her dig up all those memories. I even tracked down the magician who hypnotized her.
Magician hypnotized?
Yes. He's the man who took her memories away from her in the first place. He and Larry Wallach.
Renee, What in the blue blazes are you talking about?
Darling, please don't ask me to explain. The whole thing has blown up in my face. Vicky's upstairs crying. She won't see anybody, and it's all my fault.
Tell you what. Now you can have some of that atmosphere you wanted so bad.
Nice.
Nice. After what we just choreographed in this bed, you say nice? That's the only word that comes to your mind?
You're right. That's a much better word. Choreographed. Was like dancing, wasn't it?
You aren't an actress right now, are you? You see? Without the script, without all that control, you did just fine.
You know, I never thought this would happen. No, I don't mean sex. I mean something else.
Okay.
Just, well, you're the only one that's good with words. I don't really know how to describe how I'm feeling right now.
Intimate? Saved by the bell, Miss Gordon. Or, I could choose not to answer it until you admit that I was right.
Get the phone.
No, I don't want the phone.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
All right. Max Holden. Melinda! Listen, you caught me at a real bad time. How about a dinner? No, of course I didn't forget. Look, this is my business associate. It'll be just a sec. Melinda, thing is, I ran into a crisis here at the hotel. Yeah, and by the time I got my hands on the problem, it was, well, you know, time just slipped right by. I was meaning to call you and apologize. Well, better yet, why don't we set up another dinner soon? I don't know, how about next week? No, Melinda, I'm not trying to put you off on this. Okay, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night sounds fine by me. That's better. Oh, okay. Okay, that's great. And we'll see you till then. Listen, Melinda, I really do want to apologize again. But a man in my position, you know, these little surprises just keep popping up.
Why do so many folks say he'll...
Saw the light under the door, Larry. I was going by and wanted to know if, Larry? Larry? Are you all right?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you had a bad day, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you lose somebody today, or?
Yeah, you might put it that way. More than one.
We never get used to that, do we? Is there something I can do for you?
Short of erasing the last 25 years, I can't think of anything.
25 years?
Forget it. Why don't you go home and get some rest?
No, now, Larry, I'm off duty. I don't have to take any more orders from you. Talk to me. Ooh, this person that you lost, you didn't lose them on the operating table, did you?
A little closer to home. I lost a friend, Brenda. I mean, maybe the closest friend I had in the world. And I didn't lose her through a mistake or an accident or malpractice. I lost her because I betrayed her love and her trust, and I turned her whole family against me. And I got to tell you, if I was a member of that family, I'd be against me, too.
Larry, I don't know what happened, but I do know this, that with good friends, real friends, you can always make amends. I know that.
I know, nice words, nurse, but...
No, Larry, listen. Now, you need to go and you need to talk to this person. Tell them how you feel. Talk to the family if you need to. Look at you. When your eyes are full of pain and regret. Larry, if I can see that, they're going to see that, too.
Brenda, I know you mean well, but believe me, they're not going to want to see me. In fact, no one...
What? What were you going to say just then?
Wait a minute, there may be someone. Brenda, It's a long shot. But listen, would you excuse me? I think you might have just given me one last chance to redeem myself.
Sure, Larry, but listen, if you want to talk a little later, why don't you call me?
Fine.
I'll be up.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, till then, I'll see you tomorrow night, all right, Melinda? Bye. Megan, be just one more second. Let me make one more call here. Yeah, this is Max Holden. I want all the calls to my room held. You got that? Thanks. Where were we? Megan. Okay, playing hide and seek, huh? All right. Let's see where you got off to. Megan? All right, all the oxen free. Megan. What the hell is going on?
Another grand entrance for Megan Gordon.
So that's my leading lady, huh? And I thought this bash was for me.
Well, Megan likes to upstage, but she doesn't mean any harm. She's actually very nice when she lets herself be.
Tell us, Megan, does this late appearance indicate some mixed feelings about your new co-star?
Oh, don't be silly, Lolly. I'm very much looking forward to working with...
Drive fast, sweetie. You remember Drive.
Right.
You were drooling over his screen test, remember?
Right. How could I forget?
Yes, well, I must say that you look like you just came in from running the marathon. You haven't been having one of your little patented adventures again, have you, darling?
Now, Lolly, you know our Megan. Adventure has a way of finding her both on the set and off. Excuse us a moment, won't you? Excuse me. Come with me, will you? Where the hell have you been?
Randy, lay off. I made my appearance. I want to go home.
I just paid a lot of money to have you come out here looking like $1 million. Instead, you come out of here like a boxer who's gone 15 rounds. If I didn't know better, I'd say you've been caught in a room with the Jersey Devil again.
I think the risk... Excuse me, just... Mary Lynn, I'm home. We've got company. Honey?
Damn it, she's still at that reception.
Look, I think I'm gonna
Wait,
go.
you don't have to rush off. I'm used to her hours by now. I have to be when my wife's a star, right?
Right.
Listen, I really appreciate all you did for me today. First the hold-up, and then you helped me set up for the entire dinner crowd, and now you helped me lug my bookkeeping home.
On a hard day's work, boss.
Let me offer you a drink. Now, look at that. With Marilyn and my schedule being the way they are, we can't get to the store anymore.
That's too bad. You haven't eaten all day. You must be starving.
Yeah, I guess a guy can only down so many angel burgers in a day, but I'm fine. I'll scrounge something up in the kitchen.
No, we can do better than that. Where's your kitchen? I happen to be a great cook, and besides, you probably have the makings for a 3-course meal, and you didn't even know it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. Over here. I give you Drive Fast and Megan Gordon. All right. How about it, Lolly? You ever seen a hotter pair?
No, not since Laurel and Hardy.
Come on, they're gonna melt the screen.
Oh, well, I don't know. They don't seem to be raising any temperatures in here. Perhaps I was right, Randy. Your stars just aren't happy to share the same orbit.
Not happy. Drive. Why don't you show Megan how you really feel about her? Huh? Drive. Do what comes naturally. Kiss her, man.
Randy.
I know. You two lovebirds don't want the whole world to really know how you feel about each other, but why keep a secret, huh? I mean, we're all friends here, am I right?
Yes. Megan, I just want to say...
Don't say the lines. Just play the scene. That's what you pay us for.
Not hot, huh, Lolly? Forgive me if I ask the owner to turn up the air conditioning.
Excuse me.
Now, wait just 1 second.
I don't want to waste squid or I'll step on you. Come here, lady. We got something to say to you. And we can either do this in private or right here in the limelight. You pick it.
She still refuses to come downstairs. She says she's all right, but I heard her crying as I was coming back down.
Ah, she needs some time alone. Here, take this. You've done all any one person can do for the night.
That's just it. I've done too much.
Clint, that you?
Where is she? Has she said anything? Has anyone seen her?
I haven't been able to help her, Clint. I've been telling Asa.
Clint, she locked herself in a room. She wants to be alone.
With all she has to cope with? I'm gonna go see her.
No, I don't want you to do that.
Paul, let me go. Now, come on. I want to see her. She needs me.
No, we don't know what she needs right now. Renee told me a little, didn't tell me everything. Now, I know something terrible has happened, and it's going to take the strength of this whole family to put it right. And if that's to happen, I think you should give us a minute and tell us all you know, all of it.
You look wonderful.
Way, the fire's wonderful.
That's my contribution. How did you come up with this much food from what I had in the kitchen?
So, am I the brilliantly resourceful chef that I claim to be, or what?
Unbelievable. A 3-course meal.
As promised, we have omelets, we have salads, and for dessert, we have chocolate chip cookies.
Whoa. You know, this meal needs one thing. Some wine. Just a second.
I thought you said the bar was empty.
Not quite. I was saving, one bottle for the next time Mary Lynn and I had dinner together. But the way things are going, this will be vinegar by then.
You sure you shouldn't save it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, I must admit, this is a little bit better than angel burgers and fries. No offense.
I would not trade this meal for the finest food in the fanciest restaurant in town.
I will drink to that. Sir?
So, Ms. Cromwell, how did you learn to cook up a gourmet's dinner from no food? Did your mother teach you how to cook?
No. My father did. Thanks to him, I think I could probably cook a 3-course meal on a car radiator.
I thought I was good with cars. Did you travel a lot?
No, I didn't travel. I trekked. I was 15 years old before I even knew what a motel was. My father was always crossing some barren desert trying to find some archaeological site that would make him famous.
Well, that must have been an exciting way to grow up, though.
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, I got to see a lot of things that a lot of people didn't. But my father ended up spending all the money that he got, so in the end, we ended up with practically nothing.
Except you're a girl who can handle a camera, a frying pan, and just about anything else. You know something? I think I understand you.
Oh, yeah?
I grew up in the same town. I was born and raised here. I never traveled, never saw the pyramids, but I know what it's like not to have any money. I know what it's like to fight for every chance you get. But you know something? There's something nice about that. I feel like I'm different, like I'm special and sort of...
Poor! You
Yeah.
are poor!
I'm very poor.
I am very poor. Oh, God.
Max, couldn't you see what was going on?
What was going on? I we had something damn good upstairs, and you pulled this little Houdini act.
Megan, here?
In a second, Randy. It was wonderful, so wonderful that I totally forgot about this one engagement that I had.
Maybe you didn't forget. Maybe you wanted to forget. Did that ever occur to you?
Megan, sweetheart.
She's busy, sweetheart.
I understand.
Max, it was lovely tonight. But I just can't forget about my responsibilities, can I?
Oh, I see. You can neglect the feelings that were coming out upstairs in my bed. But far be it for you to ever skip one of these damn publicity little stunts.
You know how important my work is to me. Just as important as your work is to you.
For your information, I have all my calls tonight put on hold. I wanted to have the whole night just for you. But you're not ready for that kind of connection, are you, Miss Gordon? With that script, you really are lost.
Megan!
In a minute, Randy! Max, I wish you could just see it my way. We'll have other nights like tonight. Call me, okay?
Yeah, sure. Next time I'm looking for the slap in the face, you'll be the first one I'll look up. Good night, Miss Gordon.
Max, Max, I'm sorry. It's hard for me.
Yeah, it's hard for you to put anything before your career. But don't let me stop you. You're a star. Shine.
You know, I said it would take all the strength this family has to help Vicky through this. But with a child out there somewhere and 25 years of being lied to, I never realized how much strength it is going to take.
How do you give her back a life that was taken from her? How does she plan for a future when her whole past was a lie, Pa?
You love her, and then you love her some more, and then you love her some more. We just do the best we can.
Well, in my heart, I know you're right, Renee, but I just got to be alone with Vicky for a while. I only hope she'll let me in.
Oh, Asa.
Oh, I know, Renee. I feel as helpless as you do. If I ever set my eyes on this Lysindra Claire, I swear I will rip her apart limb by limb.
I came here at your insistence, but I will not be persecuted for actions that we both share.
Fine, I will take responsibility for what happened to Vicky. We can't do anything about the pain, but we can make her search a lot easier.
She's got to learn to forget about the past.
No, she can't. Not now, especially not now. But you can help. You can tell me everything you know.
You already know all that I know.
Bull! Victor Lord, he used me, but he confided in you. I know damn well. And first of all, I want to know who the father of that child is.
Now, wait.
And then I want to know what happened to the baby. And most importantly, I want to know why Vicky turned into Nikki Smith at the age of 17, before the child was born.
How dare you launch this inquisition at me? But you're quite right. Victor Lord did confide in me. But I swore on my honor that I would never violate his confidence.
Now, you listen to me. This is not some sideshow. This is someone's life you're playing with.
And that's precisely why I won't tell you anymore. Now, will you please take your hands away?
Until you tell me the truth.
The truth is not always kind, Doctor. The truth can be dangerous, even fatal, for Victoria, her family, everyone. If you care for these people, you will fall down on your knees and pray that Victoria will never stumble on your precious truth.
It must be a dream. Pancakes and syrup for under 200 calories?